All right, we got a new franchise here actually. We're in week 16. With the TGL CFM coming to an end, I needed some content because the Colts franchise doesn't have much going on right now, and we got some really good games coming up in this league. This is a 4v4 league, so we have teams of four. There's 8 teams of four, and we each have a team, and then we get points from wins and beating certain people, like certain teams a certain amount of times, and winning games of the week. And playoff games are worth more, and the Super Bowl is worth more. So it's a really fun league, but I fell asleep after the fourth round of the fantasy draft, which means my team is terrible. And that's why I haven't really been uploading on this franchise because I honestly expected to do really bad. But we're 11-3, winning our division right now, and I believe sitting in the two seeds. And we're playing two one-loss teams back-to-back weeks. So we're gonna be playing this guy. This is the Bengals from the Browns CFM. He beat me twice, and yeah, we're looking for some revenge. And then next week we play, I believe, the 14-1 49ers, who are the one seed in the NFC. So we're playing the one seed in each conference back-to-back weeks, and we need some wins because I believe we're only 2 games up on the Chiefs with 3 games left, and we play the Chiefs week 18. So one win would be super key, and hopefully we can win in week 18. But let's just get in the game. We got Jacob Eason at quarterback. We put Jarvis Landry at running back with superstar Dev. We have Mike Williams at receiver. Um, there is Demir Bird. Yeah, our receiving core is Mike Williams, and that's about it. We have Tyron Johnson. I think we have Tyler Boyd at tight end right there on the post. The offense is rough, so because we only drafted 4 rounds, I drafted Mike Williams, Darius Slay, Hassan Reddick, and Joey Bosa. So we have two edge threats, a good corner, and a good receiver. And then my CPU went off the rails drafting. They drafted Brock Purdy in the fifth round, not even using him because he has such bad throw power, and we get 99 X factors. So I just picked up Jacob Eason, waste of a fifth round pick, and then we drafted a bunch of star offensive linemen, which are basically useless. Nice little touchdown right there. But yeah, we're just we got a rough team. Defensively, we have two edge threats, which is what I wanted. And we have one corner, and the rest of our corners are really bad. Our secondary is really bad outside of Darius Slay. And I believe, oh yeah, we drafted Aluakon in the sixth round. And the rule is if they've played the position before, you can move them to that position. So instead of putting him at linebacker, we were able to move him to safety, which he played in college, and I believe he was drafted as a safety. And we gave him X Factor. We bought a bunch of devs to try and be competitive, because it's a money league. And he's been pretty solid at safety. So we have two guys in the secondary, and that's about it. Um, I got some of my teammates to give me some guys, like pick up some fast guys in free agency, get me some users so that we can try and compete. And we've actually been the second best team points wise all year. The problem is one of our teammates rage quit, dashed a game, and we got a 10-point penalty from that. So instead of being in a really close race, we are just we're just 13 points out right now. For reference, we have 60 points on the year in week 16. So it's kind of tough to get points. You only get 1 point for a win. So 10 points is a ton to lose. But the Super Bowl's worth 10. So if we can get a Super Bowl win by any of our teammates, we should be able to win the team title, which is worth, I believe, $140 for each team member. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna be sweating our hearts out right now, trying to win with this team. We only have 3 losses on the year. Um, I lost 2 games to some really good opponents just because my team is terrible. And I lost, well, I conceded without asking for it in the fourth quarter, which I thought was legal, but apparently I had to ask to concede. The stats saved, so we didn't get a penalty for it, but I lost my quarterback, so I actually had to use Brock Purdy, star dev 86 throw power for a game, and he single-handedly lost me that game. We lost by like 3 points. If I had Jacob Eason, we easily win. So yeah, just dumb mistake to concede without asking, but we're fine. We're still winning our division. We're still looking good for the playoffs. Hopefully, we can make a Super Bowl run. Um, but as you can see, our offense has been just moving down the field. I've had to figure out a lot of ways to get guys open without abilities, and I want to use Jarvis Landry more, mainly out of the backfield, not running as much, but he has short in, short out on run as a running back, so he gets open like crazy out of or in man coverage. So I want to get him used more. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, maybe I might need to put him back at receiver. I have no clue why that guy's just wide open. I think his guy got tackled, the guy guarding him. But yeah, maybe I put him back at receiver so I can run the slant with two superstar receivers, but Tyron Johnson's been playing really good. Nice little SWAT school right there. That's just a pick six. I mean, that's just not a good throw. I need a pick six there. And for some reason, he's wide again. I'm guessing he tackled my corner again just twice. I mean, whatever. The game does not really throw penalties for offensive pass interference or defense. Yeah, offensive pass interference. But we get a sack right there, Joey Bosa. Like, if you don't have two secure pros, even if you don't have one, you're really screwed. If you have one, you might be able to block it, but they still go crazy. Joey Bosa and Hassan Reddick. I'm just rushing three because that's the defense I need. That's the only defense I need when I got two edge threats. Now right here we go up to man up three deep because I'm an idiot and everything's open. And he has all the time in the world because I blitz three. I don't know why. I saw 3rd and 23. I was like, okay, we'll play some prevent defense here, make him throw short, and then he just beat it. And then right here, terrible switch on by him. If he just keeps running, he gets a touchdown. I go back to the same defense, and he goes back to the same offense here, and he's gonna score a touchdown. I mean, I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't be running man. My guys are not good enough uh to cover his guys in man coverage. So that's my fault. I go to zone. I believe the rest of the game for sure in the second half I go to zone. But right here we're gonna try and get some points before half. Little high ball right here. His zone drops are too low, so we're just gonna throw it over top of him. Yeah, we've been just sitting in tight. Now I have Omaha, so I can actually see that he's in man coverage. And I mean, I don't know why he's in man coverage. He's played me plenty of times. He knows I'm going to be able to beat man coverage. He probably saw my receivers and thought he could take advantage of it. Here's he goes into some zone, and we're just running the ball. Look at Juice. Jarvis Landry throws a man off him. Yeah, he's in like a DB fire with cover three stuff. We hit this out route. Crazy fight by Demir Bird right there. That's a crazy stiff arm. Now he's calling timeouts to try and get the ball back. Obviously, he's got to do that. We're going to run the ball, and he's just going to give us a touchdown. We get a crazy animation from like the 4, and I have no chance to go down early. Just get pulled in the end zone. But it's fine. We're up 7. We need to just get a stop right here because he gets ball out of half. And he hits a corner route. Just wide open. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. We're still in cover 4. Just got to adjust the zone drops. And then terrible user. I don't know where I'm going. Probably to the running back, but too overcommitted to it. And he's actually driving 32 seconds. He hasn't used up a timeout. And he's going to throw this on the sideline. Still not use a timeout. And he's in field goal range pretty easily. 25 seconds left and he hasn't used a timeout. Here he hits flat. Gets out of bounds again. And then he goes to 4 verticals again. And yeah, I got defense for 4 verticals. Nice little knockout right there. 16 seconds left. 3rd and 5. One stop. That's all we need. One stop. And he hits this corner route. He highballs it, and we almost get back to it to knock it out, but he comes down with it. First and goal now, 9 seconds. He's got to be wary of the clock. And he throws pretty close to a touchdown, pretty close to a pick. He's going to go for another try at the end zone. 1 second left. He throws it out the back of the end zone. That sat on 1 second for a long time. I don't know. But they're going to give him 3 points. And we're up four at half. So good first half overall. Our offense really moved down the field. And defensively, I think I see some hope. We'll see, though. That's just wide open. I mean, I'm letting him run drags underneath on me all day long because I know eventually he's going to want to go to a deep corner, something deep. He cannot take the checkdowns forever. He can't do it. I know him too well. He's going to want to bomb me eventually, so I'll just wait until right there. 2nd and 23. He takes a sack because he tried to bomb me. Now he comes out in four verticals. Obviously, that's the only thing he runs out of bunch. And he throws a pick. Easy. And he's gone. I forget who that is. Something Walker the third. Starts with a T. See if they show it. Ah, they're not going to show it. What's his name? I don't know. Good play by him though. Yeah, we're just in cover four. I realized he can't really beat cover four right now, so he takes an intentional grounding. Cover four with the two edge threats is it's tough to find a gap in the zones. Um, and somehow I get back to this ball because he highballed it. 3rd and 20 now. One stop and he might be out of here. Before the game, he told me he's a little bit drunk and he wants to play MLB The Show. So I said, if you want to quit, you can quit at any time. So 4th and 32 here. This might be the game. He might be quitting if he doesn't pick this up. He's going to be hucking a bomb right here. And not much open. He's going to huck it deep. We're going to get it. Oh, tip and pick off by Walker the third again. He's not going to crib it, but yeah, another pick by, yeah, it is T. Walker. I don't even know his first name, not gonna lie. This team kind of sucks, but we're gonna pick up the win here. He's gonna actually end up rage quitting. I don't blame him. I could tell from the way he was talking, he's a little bit drunk, and yeah, he was not playing his best. And I don't blame him for quitting, but I needed this win against him. So this is a pretty hype win for me. I don't think I've beat him since Madden 22, so really really huge for me to get a win, drunk or not. Gain some confidence for me. And next week we're gonna try and get a win against the 49ers. If we can win that game, we for sure lock our division and probably the 2 seed. So that's gonna be a key game for us. Let's take a look at the playoff picture. We are currently the 2 seed, set up to play the Chiefs in the first round, actually. So a win against them in Week 18 could kick them out. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. And that'll probably be the next video against the 49ers, or we'll have something for the Colts. But we'll see you in a couple days.